Ooh, welcome, man. Whoa, welcome back to the channel, man. Y'all see this? What is this doing? I don't know, 2016 maybe. Jeep, guys. This push start. What's check engine light? Check trans light. Check all kinds of lights. ABS, battery. Okay, the battery went out. The brake light. Okay, the P. Traction control, all kinds of light. All right, look at that service transmission, guys. This is where the DIY guy is gonna have a hard time. Okay, most of the typical scan tools, generic scan tools, will only let you know what's in this module. And I think, don't quote me on this, but I think that's why they start incorporating other modules. I mean, it's all bus network together, so the PCM can actually get modules from over here. Like, you may see some in the PCM not relating to emissions. Now, your typical super generic scan tool, really, by law, it should be able to go inside your data link connector and pull trouble codes from the PCM, but not necessarily pull codes out of the ABS or traction control or things like that. So what I think some of them start doing is letting those codes be viewable through the PCM. In other words, you may see something like traction control, whatever the problem may be. Let's say if it's a wheel speed sensor, you may see wheel speed sensor in a PCM. Like, then you'll go wondering, why is the PCM monitoring wheel speed? That's because a lot of people's scan tools will only read out of here and not here. But I don't have that problem, okay? My scan tool will read every single module on these cars, or the scan tool that I use, all right? And that's what I'm gonna use to help troubleshoot this car. All right, ABS light on, service transmission. Okay, guys, let's, y'all know the drill. First thing first, we have to get in the shop, okay? So, let's do this, guys. I don't want to take a chance. I don't know, should I drive this? I got a transmission issue. ABS light is not really risky as far as driving. I mean, because you can still drive with a failed wheel speed sensor. Now, check engine light, on the other hand, it depends. Service transmission, because this vehicle likely have a 948TE ZF front wheel drive transmission, meaning it has its own transmission module. On top of the transmission, guys, you believe that? The physical computer, transmission computer, is bolted on top of the transmission. Yes! It's crazy nowadays. I don't know. So, I'm not going to chance it. I'm going to go straight in the shop, guys. I don't want to get stranded. I ain't in the mood to be calling and walking and waiting on a tow truck, because it has happened before. So, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm headed to the shop. I tell you what, we're going to scan this thing and go from there, guys. All right, so hold tight. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. All right, guys, here we go. Wow, quite a few fault codes, guys. Let's go under, all these boxes are yellow. Let's go into all DTC and see. Look at every last fault code on it. Okay, guys, here we have it. In the PCM, we have U is communication, guys, 140A. Implausible right front wheel speed signal received. All right, so the computer's picking up a problem in the right front wheel. In the EPS, invalid data received from analog brake module. TCM, there's an implausible vehicle speed. Remember, guys, the PCM or the TCM, the transmission getting its speed signals from each wheel. So each signal from each wheel is very important for shifting patterns, okay? You got a code in the ABS, right front wheel speed sensor, signal erratic. A lot of people will automatically assume the wheel speed sensor is bad. We're going to talk about that in a second. In the DTCM, invalid data received from the analog. Okay, these are all invalid data received from the ABS. Okay, the wheel speed sensor talks directly to the ABS. That information is bused to the transmission. It's a whole big communication thing. Guys, look at here. All of these are active, guys. All right, now, what we can do, since we see, I don't know if they prioritize this or not, but the PCM gets first dib, and it's all, we're going to go to this, we're going to focus zoning on the right front wheel area. All right, what I'm going to do is let the car in the air. We're going to take a look at this, everything pertaining to speed. Now, guys, I want you to understand something. when you got a problem with wheel speed sensor, what you can do in this case, let's go to the ABS. I want to show you a screen that I typically use, data screen. I want to go to each wheel. I want to look at the speed of each wheel. There we go, right here. Okay, see, you got a wheel speed, left front, left rear, right rear. Okay, so if this is an all-wheel drive too. As this tire or as this car is moving, all these speeds should match. All right, now I don't have a helper, so I'm gonna have to find a way to get somebody to get in the car and look at these. I might take the laptop over there with me while I view these and see if the speed matches, if each wheel match. All right. Okay, so that is a screen you can go to. If you see 3 moving and the other one is not moving, then you know you got a problem out of that wheel. Either the speed sensor is failed or something is going on inside of this. In this case, we finna zone in on the right front. Okay, now guys, I want to also point out something to you, because this is a electronically controlled, oh my goodness, this whole car is electronically controlled. When you see codes like this, guys, all right, number one, you got to understand how important it is. I talk about this a lot when it comes to battery, but it's also very important. Remember, guys, we got a code in the EPS, right? Electronic power steering. All of that stuff is looking at not so much steering, but it's looking at the rolling. All right, and what I mean by that is we do not underestimate the power of tires being the wrong size, guys. One tire can throw all of these codes. One tire off can set every last. This is an all-wheel drive. All the tires have to be the same size, and in some cases the same amount of thread. Okay, all bets are off if a tire is off. So that's one of the first things we're gonna look at, guys. Let's go back over to the car. Let's get it. All right, guys, I'm going up in the air some more. Now what I just did, I'm sorry, I had to do it off camera. I don't have a helper. I ended up, it's all-wheel drive, so all wheels gonna rotate. Watching my screen, my vehicle speed data screen, that I'm getting a signal from all the wheels, guys. But this is what I mean by one of the most important aspect of this type vehicle, and the importance of the tires matching, guys. They have to be the same size. All right. Okay, the emergency brake on, but yes, guys, all 4 tires. I already checked the other 2 sides. All 4 tires are the same size, and for that matter, the same thread. In other words, none is not bald. But remember, we got a problem with right front wheel. So I'm gonna take this wheel off, and we're gonna go in and inspect, see if we can see anything out of the ordinary, guys. All right, let's get it.